Take to the sky. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Tales of war and wonder, lives around me, world up there. Like river above the thunder, they would cry anywhere. The verse paper verses, racial paints 1,000 words, like a breath of Britain mystery. Don't look back, bird's eye view. Wake the star, 'cause they're all around you. White eyes will always black in the blue. Chase your dreams and remember me, sweet bravery, 'cause after all, those wings will take you up so high. Hit the forest floor goodbye, just chase the wind and take to the sky. Da 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 to the sky. Da 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 da. Ah, da 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 da. Right to the sky, da 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 da. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Never stop, 'cause you know, yeah, you know, it gets better when your story's yet to be told. Let me push every shove, every war, every love, you get goes up, getting the glow. Up and the flame to climb so high, there's no other way we can stay alive. We burn and bright as we all unite. Gonna come like the sun, don't let the fire die. Potato barn, potato bunny. What I fought to survive your nights Those were nightmares. I dreaded closing my eyes. Their eyes, the cursed open, was downpour drowned me alive. Like the world took a spark, like a match in the dark, and the fire brought me to life. And I'm fanning the flames that climb so high, 'cause there's no other way we can stay alive. 'Cause we're burning bright as I will unite. When it's all said and done, light shine like the sun, so don't let the fire die. As we're watch the sky as it fills with light. What the fuck is going on? What the hell did it do? The fuck? The hell did I click on? Bro, this is not cool. This is fucking not cool. Fuck that. The fire died. Watch the sky. It fills with light. So the embers are new. Whatever you do, just don't let the fire die. Shine with the mornings when the ashes and embers are cold. You'll fight with the ambition and we never stop 'cause you know, yeah, you know it gets better and your story is yet to be told. Every push, every shove, every war, every love, yeah, the goals all beginning to glow. All right, so I wanna ask my stream people who are watching this question. Well, I want to say this as well. It's not true, but I want to say it anyway because it's funny. The sun is made of cotton. It has strings, layers, and it looks like fluff. It looks like you could pull it apart, basically. If it was really hot. But da, 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 da. I toss and turn, then the end. No one to talk to. I just again and again. I never found you. Not too far from my house. Like a waterfall. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Hmm. Ah. I saw that one though. I was supposed to do something. You got a particle system. Nice. Oh my god, yes! Got a particle system. Yeah. Comedy in reverse. Just down in the silver screen, got a dramatic scene. I sent for the just a dream. Nah. Oh my goodness. Bitch, why you crying, boy? I ever something to cry about? Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. Never stop being lost in the galaxies crossed in the sun. Wake dog, say God, you're the only North Star. Follow this far. La 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 la. Telescope, keep an eye on my only hope. The rest I blink, it gets swept off the nether. It leaves us, you got nothing to say to me, 'cause you're not the blinding light that I need. She is the saving grace of the galaxy. Yeah, huh? Da 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 da. Oh, yeah, dude. Yowie. Cool. Mommy! Yeah! Hi, Mom! Yay! Yes! Actually, I'm gonna hand you a special type of roll. Da 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 da. There we go. Because that's actually my mom. My mom's account I set for her. Da, 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 da. Yeah, for you. Go to the heart of the night of the town, and there's evidence that your fingerprints was found. And now, potato, I try to write to a man right here with me. Gone on the rail in a hot pursuit. There's a high-speed chase racing down the street. Whoa, 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 I'm coming after you. Yeah, whoa, whoa, I'm coming after you. Yeah, wow. Hmm. How are you doing, Mom? Alrighty, how fun. Well, fine for you. Blah, 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 blah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Wow. How's my day going? Oh my god, I didn't answer that. It's going good. My day is going good. Oh my goodness. on, bro. I can't even look at it. Why, bro? That's crazy, bro. Crap. That is wild. Ba ba da ba 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 da. Ba 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 da ba. Oh. Narrator, shut the fuck up. Ba 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 da ba. Da 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 da. Okay, back. You need to like soften so I can actually like get up. Because we're going to the store. I'm making myself a milkshake. We're going to Alrighty, I'm back. Let's see what I missed. Bird hang. Which way was When your sun goes down and your lights go out, then it's time for you to shine. Follow it a falling star, no matter where you are. In the darkest night with a brilliant light, it's time for you to shine. Follow it a falling star. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Close your tired eyes, relax and then count from 1 to 10 and open them. Now these heavy thoughts will try to put you down, but not this time. Rush up in the air, you finally freeze. You can stay up there, and next to me. Now this gravity, try to put it down, but not this time. The sun goes down and the lights burn out, and it's time for you to shine brighter than a shooting star. Yeah, no matter where you are. You're the darkest night with a brilliant light. Just time for you to shine brighter than a shooting star. Shine no matter where you are. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da. La da 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 da. Ba 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 da ba da ba. Hmm. Ba 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 da ba. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 bam 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 bam. Da 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 da. Oh my god, bro. Oh my goodness. Wow. There we go. I love dark humor. It's so funny. You want to know a really good dark humor joke? Me looks at my black friend every time he talks. Me laughs. Gladly. Oh my god, bro. No. It's a roller coaster. Fuck. Darn. Yes, I'm very enjoyed. Oh my gosh, I'm watching YouTube videos as well. That did not age well. Like, did he, bro? Oh my god, bro, that's funny. Yeah, multitasking. I'm trying to like get every aura right now. So far I've gotten one aura today, and it's the April Fool's aura particle system. Yeah, that's basically it. Celebrate good times, come on! Do 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 do. Yes, I So what's up with airline food? But better question yet, how do they get the airline food up in the air? I bet you can't explain to me how an airplane works, like right now. Jobs that some people just don't do well. Bomb technician, lost an arm and a leg. God damn, narrator! Jesus Christ! Oh my god! Okay, we're both gonna watch this.
My choice! My choice! My choice!
Jordy, can you put?
Okay, so just heads up, this is If You Laugh, You Lose Dark Edition, with 284k views 7 days ago by narrator.
Do it. Can you put the sound effect of Blastoise over her really quick? Can you just do that for me?
Blastoise, 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 Blastoise.
That was funny.
That was pretty good.
It's hilarious.
Oh my god, that one almost made me cry.
Alright, let's see. Can I actually... Oh, I should be able to. See here. Let's bring that up real quick. Close that one, that one, that one, that one. There we go. Close that, do that. And I'll just shrink down, drag that over here. So you know what? We'll drag it right over here.
Oh, I was holding that for a while. Ooh.
Market. I'm joined by Lindsay Stanton. She's the Chief Client Officer of DigiMe, and I want to talk to you about this jobs report. A lot of people are, of course, celebrating over it and touting about how great it is. But, of course, there's the other angle of this participation rate. Explain that to us and why we need to look at that.
Absolutely. Well, we're in a very good position to talk about what's going on in the job market. We work with a lot of Fortune 1000 organizations.
I don't think that's coffee.
And we get a good pulse on what's ramping and areas of growth. We also work with quite a few staffing.
I don't even know if I can... Hold on, wait.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the... no.
I can't even make my eyes that big. How'd she even do that?
And they're kind of the first ones to experience that growth.
I think the only growth that you've experienced is your eyeballs. I don't understand how you made that happen. Okay, we'll keep going.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Help, police!
Oh my god.
Stop.
Bro, she a fellow Crip, bro. She a fellow Crip,
Get out of here.
bro. And holy crap.
Get out of here. Grace. Grace.
Get out of here.
Oh my god.
I've never seen somebody run like that. That was like the oh man, how would I describe that? It's like skipping
I've
if
lost
you were
already.
trying it in slow motion.
I've
for the
already
first
lost
time.
at the beginning.
She kind of
I'm
got a
pretty
little
sure.
swag with it though. Look at that.
Get out of here. Help, police!
Like she was pretty smooth with it. Not gonna lie, she's. Go ahead, Grace.
It says when you taking a shit in a handicapped bathroom, but Julie starts talking, so you gotta let them know you wanted them.
The moment that I read the word drooly, I went, oh no. Oh no. But like, what happens when you're done? Because then you're gonna have to come out and you just walk out how you would normally walk out, or do you?
I'm gonna fucking cry, bro. I'm fucking cry. I just remember something really bad from high school. Oh my god, bro.
You have to like full on play another. Do you have to play a character now? What do you do?
I wash my hands in concrete, rinse it with diesel. You wash yours with Dove soap. We're not the same.
I brush my teeth with brake fluid and wipe my ass with sandpaper. We are not the same.
I eat nails for breakfast this morning without any milk.
You know, I believe him actually. You might be onto something with that last one. My guy here, I don't think he's lying. I don't think he's really good.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Sorry, my bad. Oh my god, my bad.
My guy here, I don't think he's lying. I don't think he's lying.
These are like really good.
When I'm in the middle of talking with 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 Harrison, doctor interrupts to ask if I want to see
There's
my
the
newborn
doctor interrupts
son.
me, asks if I want to see my newborn son. I mean, it's pretty funny. It's like a decent, like an easy one. You know what I mean? Oh, what do we got? What do we got here?
If you lose a tooth, the dentist can replace it with a gold one. It may seem expensive, but gold is incredibly hard. It also doesn't corrode like other metals, so it lasts a long time. But if you smile at the wrong...
There's no way, bro.
What is that one?
Stay away from Jewish people if you have gold teeth.
Hey.
Oh my god, bro.
He just appeared out of nowhere. Oh no.
Lose a tooth. The dentist can replace it with gold. It may seem expensive, but gold is incredibly hard.
Oh my god. Alright, what else from narrator? Alright, well,
ladies and gentlemen, I have returned. Oh man, I know. Calm down. It's great.
First off, let me just check some real quick. How long is this? Alright, let's just get into it.
Crime does not pay. That's absolutely not true, because watching these is probably going to pay me, and I thank all of you for it. And I thank the dumb criminals for trying to pull something off that's just absolutely ludicrous. So, we're going to watch some dumb criminals today. What could go wrong? All right?
Okay, slow down. So you ready to talk?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell everything.
Okay. We're gonna talk here in a minute.
And I'm added down good.
Yeah. He got his phones and condoms in his pocket.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay, that's crazy parking job, but you know, let's find out what happened.
I didn't know that car was stolen.
Where were you sitting in the?
I didn't know that car was stolen.
You didn't know the car was stolen. Okay, so is it your friend's car? Is it a family member's car?
On the passenger seat.
You were sitting in the passenger seat?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were in the passenger seat. Okay.
Okay. What made you run?
Because I saw all them run.
So there were other people in the car. You weren't driving, and then they took off and left you in the passenger seat. Okay.
Man, he tossed he tossed me the keys before I left, and I ran. That's it.
Tossed you the keys.
Once I got my new phone today,
Okay.
which I left my old phone in my car when he stole the car.
Right.
Yeah.
I synced everything from my old phone to the new.
Okay. And what did you see when you synced it?
Must have made a video of himself, which is the exact same guy that they have.
Hey, he's actually wearing the same shirt. That's the
He's
same
wearing the
gentleman that
same
we have in
shirt.
custody. All right. Right now, at this point, you're going to be charged with possession of a stolen vehicle. And failure to stop for blue light and siren. Okay.
So you stole a car, got in it, were able to drive it away. You also.
I'm pretty sure holding a gun on a video is not possession of a stolen vehicle. This would be heresy or hearsay, because you would have to prove that he's stolen in the first place. However, they could charge him with accessory of the fact of a stolen vehicle.
Saw that there was a phone in the passenger seat, and somehow you were like, I gotta take a video.
Must have made a video of himself.
Who also makes a video like this? Like shows off a gun, not only down the barrel, but he goes like, and then shows every angle of the gun so they can get like numbers off it.
Is this the stuff you said your mom got you?
She's gotten that for me. I'm returning it.
She didn't get it for you. You just stole it from there.
She has gotten it for me.
But no, she didn't get any of that.
No,
None of it.
No, she didn't. I'm sorry. Dude,
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. I'm sorry.
I can't watch some people. I can't. Let's watch something else. I'm sorry. I can't.
I have recovered.
Yeah.
Well, for the most part. 6 weeks are up.
If I wanted to watch Karen's, I would look up Karen Freakout videos.
So I'm immediately going back to us.
Not referring to this video. Not referring to this video because I know she's gonna complain. He's gonna get mad. So I'm talking about the last video. If I want to watch Karen Duncan, watch something
Back
else.
into the fray you go.
Which, you know what that means? I gotta record a lot of videos before I go. So here's the first one.
What better way to freaking kick off your work time?
I do want to know, do they have a child? The reason I ask is, if I remember correctly, there was this, what was his name, from Britain, who had a child, and he makes YouTube shorts. But I can't remember if narrator or any of his friends ever had kids. So I know Tom does.
Than to just make you angry.
Yeah. I'm still not allowed to lift more than over, what, 10, 15 pounds for the next, like, month or two.
Just watching my friends.
But let's watch videos that make me upsetting spaghetti.
Yeah. This is specifically
Hell
rage
yeah.
bait you.
Hell
Love you so
yeah.
much.
Today is my wife trying to rage bait me. I'm gonna get mad at all these. You know what? That's my goal. I want all of them to piss me.
So just remember, they're staring at a camera saying all this.
Stay mad.
I can't wait.
This is love.
Yeah. So are we just doing, I'm just gonna try not to get angry?
Sure.
Or should there be like you do it Polo. We love Costco. He ain't part. She just.
Is there a video? Like, what are we doing here? Here we go.
That happened to me. That literally happened to me.
Just leave your cart in the middle. Yeah. So we recently got a Costco. I'm super happy that we got a Costco. We love Costco. All right. And I know the memes. Love it. Every day.
We're Costco guys. Of course we go shopping while eating a chicken bake.
Costco shoppers are some of the most stupid people on the planet.
I still think that they need to have like blinkers on shopping
on
carts.
carts.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
If you're gonna grab a cart, you better have your blinker fluid.
I don't
full.
know what it is about Costco shoppers, but every time we go, like the whole stopping super abruptly happens every time. I'm just gonna get mad now. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care about the video anymore. I don't care.
Two in. We're mad.
I'm gonna get mad at all these. You know what? That's my goal. I want all of them to piss me off.
I can't. Let's watch something else. Right, guys. What's he talking about?
Hello, guys and gals, me Mudahar, and you know, it's time to take a win where a win is sort of given. Now, this isn't the best win that I can bring for you, ladies and gentlemen. We talk.
Nah. Let's see. This reality of Activision's AAA games. I don't believe this. They cost $60, so they must have a good anti-cheat, dude. Last video. But they still cost $60, so they must have a good anti-cheat. Okay, for those who don't know, yes, you can get hacked with these games. If you are not set up properly with your system, you will be hacked. So, fucking, when you purchase these Call of Duty games, set your system up. Stop tinkering with your antivirus. This is where it happened, I'm pretty sure.
Smoked.
Bro's a fucking Bro, that's wild. Bro, you wanna know how you defeat that? Throw an EMP. That shit will damage it, like, just throw an EMP. Oh my god, dude. Expensive game has the same cheaters. I feel like this guy was blacklisted on Activision's website where he just has to face cheaters 24/7. There's no way, bro, that all this guy gets is cheaters nonstop. They make it way too obvious.
UAV recon ready for deployment.
Okay, you're stuck here forever. That's so sad. So, for those who don't know, you can easily leave. Just unplug your console or your computer. That's all you need to do to leave. Just unplug it. See, let's start to like watch. What was this? Scammer payback.
I flew all the way to Switzerland to talk to an expert about why I should de-Google my life. And honestly, I think he explains it best.
The physical manifestation of Google would be a person that follows you around, records everywhere you've been, records all your conversations. If Google was a physical person, you would have shot that guy like, years ago, right?
Yeah. That is Andy Yen, founder and CEO of a company called Proton. And what he said might sound extreme, but it's really not that far from the truth. Last year, Google paid out $1 billion to settle claims that they were illegally tracking your location, your private searches, your voice prints.
I have an app on my computer that makes it so if the feds try to like search my PC, they can't, because it returns an error to their system. It's like, error, this person does not exist. And it's a VPN that I use. I'm not saying which one I use, so.
And your face data. Basically everything that makes
right now, I'm using Cloudflare, so they can track me with that. But honestly, I just don't care. I honestly don't care.
If all of that is true, why did we ever start using Google in the first place?
Back in 2014, if you wanted to have an existing
I could disappear right now if I wanted to, and no one would know where I'm at.
Online, the deal you have to make is I'm going to give up my most intimate, sensitive, confidential, private information forever. All that information is connected to your Google account, which is your Gmail. And I thought, man, this is incredibly deal.
Fun fact, did you know that if you visited DocSpin, that website, it basically doxes you by you visiting the website. It tells them your IP, by the way, so be careful with that.
That is what Andy and Proton have been pushing back.
And they'll tell you that's not how it works, but unfortunately I would know because I have my own website and I do callbacks on it like every month or so. And it will return like an IP that I set with the website to my Cloudflare. And then I'll have it do like, oh, I want it to send back to this IP. So it sends back that IP. And then the next month it'll be like, oh, I want it to send back this new IP. And it sends back the new IP. And I'm like, oh, that's how callbacks work.
Back against for more than a decade. You shouldn't have to give your life to Silicon Valley just to exist online. But that being said, is the answer to this problem really another tech company?
Andy, thank you for being here first and foremost.
Of course.
It's huge.
And I'm already bored, so we're gonna watch something else. Military clips gone wrong. Let's go watch some Nico Artez. Oh, you...
Sir, that is not a shovel.
I must ask, is this guy suicidal? Because, like, look at this shit.
He's obviously EOD. He knows what he's doing. We are going to be checking out the best military moments and clips of...
let's be honest. If you're a staff sergeant and you're looking at that bazooka right there, and it's not going off by him doing that, then clearly that's a dud bazooka, and it needs to be thrown out immediately. Because if he hits the ground and it doesn't explode, thank God that he's alive, by the way, then maybe that bazooka should think otherwise.
Of the week. Oh, bro, what? You're done. You're never walking again. Whoever's under all these dudes is an extremely lucky individual. Maybe he did it on purpose. Military. I see. Where's your PC?
It's because you're dumb or just dumb.
Is bro looking in? What do you do? Afghanistan artillery. If the enemy's running downhill, bro's gonna get him. Coast Guard can't resist pulling over a baddie. If it's dudes and the Coast Guard pulls you over, it's because they think you're pretty and they like you. You're gonna be fine. It's a Coast Guard boat and there is a female on there. You did something wrong and you're getting a ticket.
It's Thanksgiving. Really?
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, you see? Do you see? He's like, oh, she bad as bro. Hey, you're good. Now, if one turn around, it's a female. Oh, you're getting a ticket. EP?
Sorry, give me a second.
Leasing their own. Are we able to carry guns and shit? None of these girls gonna let you hit, bro. Stop. Someone said, I wonder how many sisters he has. He has none. He's just trying to hit. Are you allowed to get that close? If they called you in or they let you, yeah. That's crazy. Hands in pockets. Hands in pockets with the ball. That's crazy. Has he hit, bro? Stop. Someone said, I wonder how many sisters he has. He has none. He just, yeah.
What is this guy doing? Hold up. What does this guy do?
Get that close. If they called you in or they let you, yeah.
This guy's standing here, and they just decide to arrest him for no reason. I'm okay with that. Not because of the black and white skin. I'm okay with because he's probably doing something earlier by being stupid. And he got caught. It's in the military, you're not really police. You're above the police and above SWAT. You're the people who finish the job. So if you're arguing with someone in front of the military, they're gonna whip your ass for it.
That's
just
crazy.
Like that.
Hands in pockets.
Just like that.
Hands in pockets with the ball. Yo, what the f are you guys doing, man? Retired Japan captain. Wait, retired? What are we doing? Are we restraining him or not? Oh, so apparently the military policing their own in Japan now. There's like actual military patrolling in Japan now. It just goes to show it's kind of bad, but like I'm glad
oh, that's Japan? Yeah, I don't give a shit. They're racist as fuck anyway.
To see they're policing their own. Are we able to carry guns and shit though? Wait, if he's retired, why did this happen? Is bro about to get paid? Say my name, say my name. Say my name.
But if you see Japan police militants being racist to a black person, kick them in the teeth. They'll go straight to their higher up, and then they'll be like bleeding from the head. It's like, what happened to you? It's like, I got kicked in the teeth. Why? Being racist? Like, I was arresting a black guy and got kicked in the teeth by some civilian. Like, well, you were caught being racist, wouldn't fucking buy it, so.
Tase them? Bro, I think they already know that they're done. Yeah, Captain gonna eat them up. I'm so curious how this, like, turned out. Love the violence. Wrong time, wrong place. They don't even know how to arrest nobody.
Potential and dedicated service to the U.S. Army. He is, therefore, promoted to specialist. Effective October 1st, 2020.
Headbutt your sister right now. He gets in the car, he's like, I can't breathe. Bro, why are you nibbling on his armpit hair? What is this? Bro's nipple sucking height. No, you're not. No, you're not. You were just sucking. You got some pretty good waves. That's all you. The dog. Straight from the. They're in the dogs.
Oh my god. Okay, we're clicking off. Nah, we're clicking off. Nah, we're not doing that. No. Oh look.
Lego scale update. Sick Lego Part 92,081 haircut. We do need some magic to get back into.
I've explained that to him. I've explained that to him.
Someone leaked redacted Utah police. It looks bad. Chat. What do you mean leaked? How would he even get this footage? And they would have to make
Okay, so the gist of the story is the Fork Police Department in Utah committed attempted murder on an individual named Reckless Ben on YouTube. I don't give a fuck about his real name. I really don't care. When you commit attempted murder on a civilian for trying to serve papers, not only are you violating his Fourth Amendment right, that's correct, I said that, but you're also raiding his house with no actual prior proof and no proof that his Legos were there. Not to mention, you did not send a single police to his house to make sure that there were no Legos there. No, you sent armed officers who had rifles pointed at Reckless Ben on video. Not only that, that's attempted murder, according to the FBI, who stated on Twitter that illegal raids are illegal. Swatting people is illegal in America. The FBI has stated that on Twitter. I'm surprised that the FBI is not going to the Fork Police Department and arresting those police officers at all. Like, I shit you not. FBI officers can literally walk up to those guys, say, put your hands behind your back, and they cannot argue with the feds, they cannot argue with the CIA, they cannot argue with the FBI. They have to do what they say.
FIA requesting. It's not leaked.
Right now, the entire world is watching Reckless Ben's videos.
They uploaded 50 gigs on a public box account? What?
XQCL.
My wife is scared. What am I supposed to do? I'm trying to work. I'm on a call. She's like, I think they're coming in. All right. What the hell are we going to do? Because he tried coming in the door yesterday.
On Reckless Ben's video, he was in a car the entire time.
Cap.
What do I do? Yeah. What do I do?
He's a fucking liar. I could tell that lip movement that he did is a fucking like, I'm gonna lie about this to the officers and they have to believe me. Watch this fucking retard's lip movement real quick.
What do I do?
Oh my god, look at my lips. Oh, I'm such a doofus. Oh.
What do I do?
That's a false report.
I'm not sure what to do on your end. I don't know the full story. We're going to look into somebody's previous case.
The police should absolutely enforce the lying to the police charge whenever they can. So at least put a fucking foot on the ground and say, don't do that shit. Because they do shit all the
XQC has no idea what the fuck's happening, and he's not seen Reckless Ben's videos.
time. That's absolutely a lie. They don't enforce that shit for. They do not.
And maybe they've got some statues that they're working on.
Well, that's going to be a different city, so we'll deal with what we can right here.
Bro, I should sue the Fork Police Department hands down in Oregon State. I'll send them an email the bill later. So.
But again, I'm gonna look into those previous cases.
Because apparently, if you're an American citizen and you notice that a police department has violated multiple amendments and laws and statutes and like jurisdiction code of conduct, police code of conduct, and their laws on the internet, you can literally sue them out of state, and there's nothing they can do about it because if they violate an amendment, you can sue them out of state, and they would lose immediately. They can't fight it because if you got video evidence of them violating the law, you can just sue them. You don't need to be the victim. You don't need to be the defendant. You can just sue them outright. Be like, hey, you violated law. I'm going to take you to court. Bada bing, bada boom. End of story. I wouldn't give a shit if they went into debt. I want their police department to go down. I wouldn't care. You want someone who knows what the fuck they're doing and makes YouTube videos about the police lying on audio, on video, body cam movement. They literally flipped the camera down while they were attempting to murder Reckless Ben. An officer said, and I quote, we were just trying to scare him a little. Which is not professional. That's highly dangerous. That's how officers on duty get shot in the line of duty. It's just all over the place. Like, you do not need to be the victim to sue these guys. It's already on video. Lawyers themselves can sue these guys, and they would win immediately, just outright.
The officer. So I think just this.
I'm pretty sure if Trump saw this, like immediately if Trump saw this, and he's gonna see it, let me be honest, their doghouse would be 6 feet under right now. I'm pretty sure Trump would tell the FBI, bury it.
First officer, Officer Tonga, I've been sending him all the things because he's like, just send it here. They've got a case in Provo that they're working on because they've gone to businesses in Provo and harassed them. So they're getting them on. I don't know.
Unfortunately, there's nothing they can do about Provo because he doesn't work for Provo and he's not a victim of Provo.
But some kind of interruption of commerce.
Fuck off.
That's what Provo's working on.
Interruption of commerce or so how'd you get your address?
You just Google my phone number and my wife's information and everything about her. So he got my phone number from.
You're kind of doing trust or not have your.
I just don't trust him.
You want her trespassed?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Would cause a reasonable person to fear for their safety or suffer significant emotional distress.
So let me get this straight. He stole from some old people, caused them to fear for their safety because they stole thousands and millions of dollars, or $200,000 in Legos. They stole $200,000 in Legos, and they broke the law. And he's sitting here on his porch for 7 minutes and 17 seconds, not being arrested for theft, abduction of stolen property, or fraud, which is basically illegal now because Trump signed an executive order making fraud illegal.
So for right now, I'm going to talk with him, give him his paper back, since you do not want this.
See that little fucking smile of this fucking dumbass retard right here?
What was that?
Fucking dumbass.
It kind of puts me in a little bit of a bind.
It's fake.
Like, that's so stupid.
Wait,
no idea.
Hold on. Give him his paper back.
All trespass.
Yes. I'm gonna go talk with him. Give him his paper back.
You can't trespass someone for serving you papers. You can't do that.
Because you do not want this.
Can I just peek at it?
What was that?
Can I peek at it?
Bro, what the fuck? That's unlawful as fuck. What?
That's unlawful.
It's fake. There's no lawsuit in it.
Unlawful.
It's fake. There's no lawsuit in it.
That's unlawful.
It's fake. There's no lawsuit in it.
Fuck, what? That's unlawful.
It's fake. There's no lawsuit in it.
Unlawful.
It's fake. There's no lawsuit in it.
This guy knows about the papers being served, and he wants to peek at them without having them, having the legal responsibility that are tied to having
I'm
them.
sorry.
Fuck that.
I'm sorry, but when you get served with legal papers, you unfortunately have to, by law, go to court. So not only did this guy not show up for court, but now he's evading a felony arrest. Hold up. Let me do something real quick. In Utah is evading a court date a felony of offense. All right, so this guy's being served papers, and here's what I got. So is in Utah is a failing court date a felony offense? Short answer: in Utah, it's a court date itself is not a felony, but can lead to criminal charges, usually a Class B misdemeanor, along with a bench warrant and other penalties. It only becomes a felony if the situation involves fleeing from law enforcement. This guy is actively fleeing from a serve that he got. So he doesn't need to see it. He doesn't need to hear it. It just needs to be shown to him. I'm pretty sure that Judge Judy stated that it doesn't need to be seen. It doesn't need to be shown. It just needs to be sitting there in his hands. And he's like, oh, I've been served, huh? It's like, yep. That's all. So he's seen it. He's been served. And here's the thing. Failure to appear FTA, not a felony. Missing a scheduled court appearance in Utah can result in a bench warrant for your arrest. Additional fines, possible driver's license suspension, and traffic DOI cases. A new criminal charge, failure to appear, Class B misdemeanor. Class B misdemeanor in Utah is punishable by 6 months in jail and fines. When it does become a felony, if someone actively, this dude right here, actively evading law enforcement, if someone actively evades law enforcement, such as fleeing from an officer after being signaled to stop, that is a felony. Fleeing from police, third-degree felony in Utah. If it causes serious injury or death, it becomes a second-degree felony. It is separate from simply missing a court date. Well, if the officer holds in his hands the serve notice and the guy says it's not legal. If an officer physically holding a serve notice, summons, citation, court appearance, and paperwork, and the person says it's not legal or refuses to take it, here's what actually happens under Utah laws. Refusing to accept service does not make it invalid. In Utah and in every other state, you cannot avoid legal service by refusing to take the paper. If an officer identifies you, restates the notice, or attempts to hand it to you, the service is legally complete. If you refuse to touch it, a court calls this service by refusal. Alright, this is a warning to the police of the Fork Police in Utah. So, you are now committing a felony by, you served him his papers. Reckless Ben legally served him his papers. So, I looked this up, did my research, this isn't hard to find. And you guys are going to claim, oh, this is AI. But this is AI that from your website, I pulled all your info from looking this up on your website. So, if an officer is physically holding a service notice, summons, citation, court appearance paperwork, and the person says that's not illegal or refuses to take it, here's what actually happens under Utah law. Refusing to accept service does not make it invalid. That means if the guy can see it, he's been served. End of story. In Utah and every other state, you cannot avoid legal service by refusing to take the paper. If the officer identifies you, reads or states the notice, attempts to hand it to you, then service is legally complete, even if you refuse to touch it. Court calls this service by refusal. The officer can simply drop it at your feet or state that the service was attempted and refused. Saying it's not legal does not protect you. A person's belief that the notice is not legal has serious effect on the validity of the summons. Court treats this as the same as I don't consent, I don't accept that, I'm not contacting with you, I'm not taking the paper, they're not they're not legal. Or they're not real. These arguments are commonly associated with sovereign citizens' claims and they never work in court. What happens next? If the person refuses the notice, which the guy did on video, I can vouch for that.
The paper is being served, and he wants to peek at them.
It's fake. There's no lawsuit.
That's unlawful!
Alright, it's fake. Alright, it's fake.
That's unlawful!
Alright, it's fake. There's no lawsuit in
This guy.
So this guy actively knew that he was being served by Reckless Ben. If the person refuses the notice, the officer can still mark it as served. The officer documents time, location, identity of the person, the service that was refused. This is legally sufficient. A failure to appear charge will still be filed. If the person later misses the court, they can still be charged with a Class B misdemeanor, failure to appear. A bench warrant will be issued. If the person tries to walk away or resist, this can escalate to interference with an officer, Class B misdemeanor, failure to stop at command, or resisting arrest. None of these require the officer to prove the person has accepted the paperwork. Let me read that again to the Fork Police Department. None of these require the officer to prove the person accepted the paperwork. When it becomes a felony, refusing service is not a felony. But if the person runs from the officer, drives away, physically resists, flees after being told they are detained, then Utah Code 76-8-305.5 fleeing can apply, which is a felony. Bottom line, refusing to accept the court notice does not invalidate it. The officer can still serve it, the court can still charge you, and if you flee or resist, that is where the felony charges can appear. If you want, I can break it down, blah, blah, blah. We all know this. So, this is a warning to every officer across the United States, including the Fork Police Department. I hope you understand that now that this is on video,
There's no lawsuit in
This guy knows about.
Alright, it's fake. There's no lawsuit in
Unfortunately, this officer right here, who identified this guy, served him the papers without realizing it. And now this guy, this officer right here, could get fired for abusive conduct and police conduct, you know. And basically, forging documents is also a crime. Short version, no, Utah police are absolutely not allowed to forge documents. Doing so would be a felony for the officer, a violation of state and federal law, and career ending. A warning to the Fork Police Department in Utah. Remember these words, career ending. And see. Immunity. Let's see, is Utah police immune to this act? Short version, no. Utah police are not immune to the forgery laws or any other criminal statute. If an officer forges a document, falsifies a report, or alters evidence, they can be charged just like any other person or more harshly. What federal crime would this whole thing fall under? Major federal crimes that could apply. USC 242, deprivation of rights under color of law. This is a big one used against police officers who abuse authority when it applies to an officer, falsifies documents, lies in reports, fabricates evidence, uses their authority to violate someone's constitutional rights. Penalty: up to 1 year in prison, up to 10 years in prison if bodily injury occurs. Life in prison if death occurs. This is the same statute used in major police misconduct cases. There's a lot of these you guys want to fucking do your research on before you commit crimes as a police officer. We got statute USC 242, we got statute USC 241, we got statute 1001, we got USC statute 1519, we got statutes 1341 and 1343, we got statutes 1621 and 1623, we got statutes 2422. When does it become federal? A local police action becomes a federal crime when a constitutional right is violated, a forged document is used in court, a false report is filed in a system that interacts with federal databases. The misconduct affects interstate commerce, the DOJ or FBI becomes involved. Every simple forged citation can become federal if it leads to a wrongful arrest. Let's go to YouTube real quick so I can show you guys this. So, step outside, everybody. So, rifles, right? So, see here. When a DOJ and FBI becomes involved, misconduct affects interstate commerce. False report is filed in a system that interacts with federal databases. Forced citation can become federal if it leads to a wrongful arrest. Deprivation of liberty, a false warrant. By the way, this is a warrant, but basically.
Don't move. This is the story of how I got swatted. Seen this coming. Josh did threaten me in the last video that if I got not able to, yeah, this from getting fired, so he can give me a serious injury.
So we're talking about crime that the Fork Police Department did. So wrongful arrest, deprivation of liberty, a false warrant, false imprisonment. Bottom line is, if Utah police officer forged documents, the situation could fall under federal civil rights crimes, federal false statement crimes, federal evidence tampering crimes, federal fraud crimes. These are extremely serious and can carry 10 to 20 years or even life depending on the outcome. If you think that hurting someone like this is alright as a police officer, I don't give a fuck what your race is. I don't give a fuck if Allah fucking smites you. I don't give a fuck if God smites you. You have no fucking right to do this to Ben. At all. He's not fucking doing anything at all.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move.
He just grabs him and roughs him up. That's assault. Utah police officers allowed to assault civilians. I don't know how you spell civilians. Short answer, no. Utah police officers are not allowed to assault civilians. There is no law in Utah or anywhere in the U.S. that gives police the right to assault someone. What they are allowed to do is use reasonable force and only under specific circumstances. Anything beyond that becomes criminal assault, excessive force, or civil rights violation. The fact I am watching this police officer reach out and grab him by the arm, that is assault, and I'm not going to have it any other way. Look, he's not doing anything. He's looking at this officer right here. He's not doing anything. And you run up and grab him on the wrist. Now he's looking at you with his phone in his hand. And you're just running up to him for literally no reason. You grab him and twist his arm and almost break his shoulder. See? Right here. You almost break his shoulder right there.
You understand me? Don't move like.
And I'm so glad that he took your body cam footage. At this point, I am asking federal law enforcement to arrest these officers if you see this video. I want these 4 police departments in Utah to be arrested. So many civil rights have been violated in these videos. And I am tired of nothing being done about it.
There's no lawsuit in it.
This guy knows that.
All right, never mind. It's fake. There's no lawsuit in it.
It's just insane how they fucking act in front of people.
Look at this on screen right now.
That's not what I clicked on. Might have missed it though. Oh well.
Flipping out. My wife is scared. What am I supposed
You don't sound scared, mate.
to do? I'm trying to work. I'm on a
You don't sound scared.
call. She's like, I think they're coming in. All right. What the hell are we going to do? Because he tried coming in the door yesterday. What do I do?
No, he didn't. I can show you guys what happened.
Like that. Okay? Yeah. Which was actually conversation in person.
Wait, let me.
Yeah. What do I do? I'm flipping out. My wife is scared. What am I supposed to do? I'm trying to work. I'm on a call. She's like, I think they're coming in. All right.
Basically, if Josh wants to save the day, I got him a trophy that says Joshua Johnson saved the day. And we'll give him this trophy, but he has to give the Legos back first.
So we started driving to Josh's house to have this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
We're in Josh's neighborhood.
What was that again?
This trophy, but he has to give the Legos back first.
So we started driving to Josh's house.
Something about the court saying something?
To have this good faith conversation the court requires us.
Requires, right. Requires, right?
Faith conversation the court requires us to have.
Yeah.
What the hell are we going to do? Because he tried coming in the door yesterday. What do I do? Yeah.
We're in Josh's neighborhood. Oh my gosh.
When we showed up, Josh was already outside talking on the phone to someone.
Oh my gosh, okay, Josh is outside on the phone.
So he showed up to the door, which is a lie.
Oh, that's crazy. Wait, do I interrupt his phone call or do we just like wait?
Interrupt his phone call?
No, probably not.
No, what you should have done is walk straight up to him and said, hey, you've been served, and then left. That's all you need to do.
I thought it would be pretty rude to interrupt his phone calls.
You should have interrupted his phone call, said you've been served, and then left.
So we parked around the corner and
there's nothing he can do about it.
Decided to wait for him to get off this call.
I like how we should have this conversation outside.
Right. He doesn't want to get his wife involved. He's hiding something.
What a fucking liar,
What do I
dude.
do? I'm not sure what to do on your end. Again, I don't know the full story, but we're going to look into some of these previous cases.
I don't know the full story. He's a fucking police officer who should know this shit.
And see what we can do on our end. Just
Dude's not very fucking smart. Like,
hopefully resolve this.
remember, kids, if you look up to this police officer, you're not going to because he's not fucking smart. Don't follow in this guy's footsteps. Do not follow in this guy's footsteps at all.
Will you call the Sandy Police Department, and I don't know if you guys can coordinate? And maybe they've got some statues that they're working on?
Well, that's going to be a different city, so we'll deal with what we can right here.
Oh, by the way, I'm from Oregon. I'm their next door neighbor. Yes, I'm going to fucking correct you, piece of shit. You're full of shit, and you should feel like shit.
But again, I'm gonna look into those previous cases, and I'll be back with you. Okay.
The officer. So I've been this first officer, Officer Conga. I've been sending him all the things because he's like, just send it here. They've got a case in Provo that they're working on because they've gone to businesses in Provo and harassed them. So they're getting them on. I don't know what they're doing, but some kind of interruption of commerce. Does that sound like?
That's not interruption of commerce. Serving you papers legally is not interruption of commerce.
Fine. That's what Provo's working on. His house. And
where's the audio in this?
Okay.
Hold up, where's the audio cut out?
Have to, like, the service processor has to be hired in the state of service.
So that's where I think he's making some phone calls on that right now.
Oh my God. Just last night.
So, one thing I want to know is, why are you forging? So, this classifies under forging of evidence, for those who don't know. Turning off your audio is classified as forging evidence, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Oh, so it's legal evidence tampering or misconduct depending on the circumstances. Here, let me bring this up real quick. So, just so the fucking Fork police can see this. So, turning off body cam audio considered forging evidence. No, tampering, misconduct. That's basically what it is. U.S. Utah Code 768510. Falsifying government records, 768504. Official misconduct, Utah Code 768201. Officer violation requires body cam policy as a criminal offense. Unfortunately, right here is where they violated a Utah Code 768510. Notice how when he's walking you can't hear anything? Yeah, because they turned off the audio. That is just sad. That is, bro, that's just sad, man. And here's the thing, my audio's on. It's on this entire time. You guys can't even hear it either. He turned off his audio like an idiot. Like, bro, your number is up here, you absolute idiot. Your Axon body cam X60A9445C. Someone go and hack it. So, someone find that number, pull the body cam footage from here, grab the audio from it for me, and then send it to the feds. I'm done with this shit. I'm honestly done. So many bad things have happened in Utah, and a guy got shot and killed by police, I'm pretty sure, in Utah, and the feds looked into it. I'm pretty sure the DOJ also said their department was shut down because of it, so. I'm pretty sure at this point, if the DOJ doesn't do something about it, American people will step in. I'm going to say this with utmost warningisms. If the police there get shot, by American people and killed, then they get shot by American people and killed. Because there is no place in America for liars to have guns, for liars to forge evidence, for liars to do shit like that, because they could end up taking someone's life and no one would do anything about it. It could be your son, it could be your daughter, it could be your wife, it could be you, the next time this happens. So, I'm going to say this again. Why the fuck is there all these videos and the feds are not doing anything about it right now? That's awfully suspicious to me. I'm so glad he left his dash cam on, or his body cam on. I am so glad. Oh, you have no idea how happy that makes me. Alright, let's watch this, because I feel like info needs to be shown. So,
I'm glad I watched this interview. Until now, I'd only heard Ben's side, and I was always a bit unsure whether he was exaggerating or twisting things for YouTube. Now I'm convinced Ben was right about everything, and that the CEO is a sociopath. This video should be called How to Make Things Worse in 60 Minutes. His answers were contradictory. Guy's crooked as heck. These are all comments under the ACOB interview where they interviewed the CEO of Bricks and Minifigs last night live. The CEO, Ammon McNeff, was interviewed and asked questions from the super chat, some questions Reckless Ben gave the podcast host, and some other questions that the ACOB boys came up with. And it started out with some very easy questions, some softball questions, just to kind of get the ball rolling and get the CEO maybe comfortable and more open and unguarded. So he was asked questions like, for example, has LEGO reached out to Bricks and Minifigs about this situation?
I don't have any official communications from LEGO on the matter.
But as soon as some real questions started being asked, everything went downhill. And as you saw in the intro, it gets to a point where you're literally questioning the psyche of this man. So at the start of the live stream, he kind of reads a statement. It sounds very corporate talk, very ChatGPT script-like. He's talking about, I think for the majority of it, his franchisees, all the different store owners across the US. He's also talking about how some of them are getting threats, how different employees are facing harassment and everything around all these different locations.
I say that's a good thing.
Around the United States, all these Bricks and Minifigs locations, which obviously that's not good. Actual harassment.
It's a lesson to learn when you're doing stuff wrong.
Threats, things like that. That is not part of what's happening with Bricks and Minifigs. That's not part of the movement. Guys, make sure you don't do that.
No, go ahead and do it. They already broke several USC statutes. They deserve it.
That's not going to help anything. That's just going to make it worse and honestly legitimize what Bricks and Minifigs is doing and giving them more reason to fight back against it.
They can't legitimize or shit. They've already broken several USC statutes, dude. Shut the fuck up.
And lie, and it'll basically give them more justification what you'd expect from a CEO reading off a script. It was very boring. He sounded like a robot, to be honest, and yeah, I don't know. I don't really think it was necessary, but of course you have to have it in there for, I don't know, legal purposes or whatever. And I mentioned how much he talked about feeling bad for the franchisees and how much he cried wolf about them receiving threats and harassment, because this will come into play later in the video because something insane scene happens. He says something absolutely baffling that, to be honest, I didn't even hardly believe when I was watching this live. But let's start out with something else. At some point, Ammon is asked about how apparently Brian was given a fair offer for part of his Legos, or he was offered part of his Lego Star Wars collection back to him. And basically, Ammon says that they tried to get in contact with Ben, Brian, etc. to
No, they did not.
get the Lego Star Wars collection back, or at least part of it. Ammon
No, they did not. So if you watch Reckless Ben's videos where it says I was arrested for stealing Legos, and the first part of the video, it literally shows the store like closed, and then he puts up a sign that says we steal from old people.
says it's a small amount compared to the numbers out there, like 100K, 200K.
If you don't believe me, go watch it. It's right there. Click it.
It was nothing like that. I've heard numbers around $5,000 to $8,000 worth of Lego, so still definitely very notable, and it still would have been really good for Brian to get at least this part of his collection back early on. So why would Brian not want this to happen? You know, you'd think you'd want part of your Lego collection back at the very least. But according to Ammon and Ignash, there was radio silence. No one replied to them. They didn't pick up their Lego. Brian Mansell never came by to grab his stuff, which just seems a little bit odd. And in Ben's reaction, he says that's a complete and total lie. That's what Ben says. And honestly, although we don't know if that's verifiably a lie, Ben has had much more evidence throughout this entire situation than the Bricks and Minifigs CEO or anyone from Bricks and Minifigs has had. So at this point, it's more logical to believe what Ben is saying than Ammon McNash, the CEO. But with that being said, it goes even deeper. Because not only does he...
And the other thing is, those Legos are still sitting in the shut down shop. So if they wanted to, just go and grab the Legos and leave. And then, you know, this whole thing would be done. You know how retarded you have to be to say, oh, our store is closed, we can't go inside. Like, no, you could go inside, grab the Legos and leave. That's all you have to do. But you're so fucking stupid, you make it harder on everyone that the police literally have to slap you across the face and say, do it, just for you to start walking and using your basic human motor functions to walk into that store.
Talk about trying to give this fair offer to Brian, or I believe it was someone from that Bricks and Minifigs location that tried to give this offer to Brian Mansell and or Ben or someone on his team to get the Lego to Brian. But he also says in general, Bricks and Minifigs and their legal team and everything like that has been trying just desperately to get in contact with Brian Mansell and Reckless Ben and his team and all of their lawyers and attorneys and, you know, whatever, trying to work something out. Like Bricks and Minifigs, they just really want this situation resolved. It needs to be resolved as quick as possible. They feel horrible about it, and they just want to get this thing fixed. So
if Lego steps in, they're not going to be happy.
They've been contacting Brian Mansell, they've been trying to get this fixed, but, you know, for some reason, Brian, he just doesn't want his Lego back, so he hasn't been replying to them, and Ben also hasn't sent them any evidence, apparently. There's just been complete radio silence, and Bricks and Minifigs has just been trying to get in contact with them repeatedly, and nothing is happening. Now, as you could probably tell, that story sounds very, very suspicious. What would the motivation be for Brian or Ben ignoring any attempts to reach out to them and get things resolved? There's literally no motivation for Brian Mansell to ignore Bricks and Minifigs trying to give the collection back or make things right. There's only one party in this whole situation that doesn't want Brian to get his Lego back, and that might be Bricks and Minifigs. And where it gets even crazier, it's honestly just insane that Ammon McNesh would maybe forget this before talking about this, but literally the night before, his brother, I forgot his name, but he's the COO of Bricks and Minifigs, Ammon McNesh's brother, and he talked about how they have a restraining order against, I believe, Brian Mansell and Ben, and Ben's like entire team, everyone that works with them. Actual restraining orders were filed. So on one hand, you have restraining orders being filed against these people. On the other hand, you're saying you're open for communication and you're really trying to get things resolved with them. To me, that's two conflicting things. Why would you want to get a restraining order against someone you apparently want to get in contact with and resolve things with? That just really doesn't sound very convincing to me. Also, at one point, Eamon apologizes to the Mansell family for the whole situation. And from one perspective, I do understand, even if he wasn't at fault or isn't at fault, it does make sense for him as the CEO of Bricks and Minifigs to apologize for things lower down the ladder in his company being done to Brian. Even if he wasn't directly responsible, this would still make sense to apologize. But on the other hand, you don't usually apologize if something isn't your fault. If you didn't cause it, it seems just kind of interesting. That's not a huge point, but that's just a little nitpick I had while watching this. But getting further into this, there are other contradictions, and honestly, I am 99% sure these are lies, and Ben called these out in his live reaction last night as well. But at one point...
At this point, I don't care. I've already said my piece. I still want them arrested for committing a crime, though.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a tech news machine out of a DeLorean?
Alright, I'm already bored with that. Let's move on. Alright, I'm just gonna stop doing that. I'm tired of this shit. Morning, Ander. God, I can't wait to see it so much. Oh, it's gonna be so exciting! Bro, I can't wait. I'm so sorry. I just can't wait, bro. Oh my god. The anticipation is very high. He got assaulted by an old black guy? Like, where is it? Where is it? I wanna say. Where is it? stupid. Oh, that would be fun to toss around. The only reason why Americans are not going to the UK to defend the murder of that innocent civilian is because the police know that we would whoop their ass without holding back. I am angry as fuck right now. And let me tell you something. If I walked over to that spot where the police were, bodies would be thrown around. That's how angry I am. You look so weak and feeble, police. Trust me, you're lucky that Americans are not there right now, tossing your bodies like ragdolls. We're going in the here.